Point number 6, offer support rather than criticism. Again, offer support rather than criticism. A team member may be difficult to deal with due to challenges they're facing, whether personal or professionally. Offer support rather than immediate criticism can help them overcome obstacles and improve their performance. Here's my actionable tip. Approach difficult conversations with empathy and ask, is there anything I can do to support you before diving into the problem? Again, ask this question, family. Is there anything I can do to support you? Or how could I help support you in whatever you're doing? It's about the person. You want to start with the person first before jumping in and criticizing. See what's going on, dig deeper. Point number 7, model the behavior you want to see. Family, this is key as a project manager. Your team takes cues from your behavior, if you know it or not. So if you demonstrate a behavior of being patient, a behavior of being professional, a behavior of being collaborative, it's more likely that your team will follow suit. Now, of course, there are going to be project team members that don't, but eventually they will get on board, or you will need to take the proper escalation path to get them off the team. And if you can't get them off the team, you rather figure out a way to work around them and with them. And that's by really sitting down and really understanding what is going on with them. Having that conversation. Here's my actionable tip. Actively display the behaviors you expect, such as punctuality, meaning being on time. When you say a meeting starts at 2 o'clock, start the meeting at 2 o'clock. Attentiveness. When someone is talking to you, paraphrase back the information that you just heard so you can let them know that you were listening to everything they said. Respect, as Aretha said, RESPECT. You know the respect that I need. Put some respect on my name and I will put some respect on yours. So again, all this has to be all interactions with your team, family. Ensure that you are providing, just treat people how you want to be treated. That's just as easy. And of course, you're going to have people that is not going to treat you well, but and those are what we have these tactics in here for. Point number 8, be proactive and not reactive. Address issues as soon as they arise. Letting small problems linger can lead to bigger conflict later on, making resolutions more challenges. Like I told you, a little quick high level story I shared with you about me not documenting, even though my intuition was saying document it was something small. I was like, okay, I'll work with the person and we'll get on. And eventually it just blew up. By the time I looked up, I was like, oh, because it started impacting the team. So my actionable tip is schedule regular check-ins with your team, giving them the chance to raise issues before they become major problems. That is key, giving them a chance to raise issues before they become major problems. My bonus, focus on building trust. This should have been number 1. This could have been 1 through 3. Building trust with your team can prevent future difficulties. Reason why a lot of your team members don't trust you or give you an opportunity to lead them is because they don't trust you. And some of it has to do with you, and some of it has to do with the person that was leading the team before you or leading another project. And maybe they got stuck with not being able to do what they were meant to do on this particular team. And that was to be the subject matter expert. And they're doing your role, their role, and someone else's role. So it could be a combination of different variables of why they don't trust you. But a majority of the time, it's either 1 or 2 things that I've seen is either somebody's already burned that bridge ahead of you, or you're not leading them effectively enough by communicating openly, being transparent. And that's one of the key ways that you can build that trust. Here's my actionable tip. Be transparent in your decision making. Take the time to listen to your team concern, fostering trust from the offset. Here's my 3 transformational remarks, family, and I'll let you be on your way. Point number 1, set the tone early. You already know frustrations come from a lack of expectation. So as a new project manager, establish clear boundaries, expectations early in the project to prevent difficult behavior from emerging in the first place. Again, my actionable tip is start the project off by holding a kickoff meeting where team roles, responsibility, as well as behavioral expectations are explicitly stated.